My dear friends, my brothers and sisters, this isn't some feel-good pep talk. These are 7 rules that'll decide one thing in 2026. Are you running your life, or is life running you? Are special. They don't wake up motivated every day. They don't have superpowers. They just follow rules most people ignore. My name is Muniba Mazari, and I am a motivational speaker. If you are new at my channel, subscribe and start a new journey with me. I levri sempre sico. No at times corso. How many of you promised yourself this year would be different? But it's just the same year with a new calendar. Same alarm, same phone scrolling, same I'll start next week. Same feeling at night like you were busy all day. But what did you actually build? That's not laziness. An autopilot feels safe until you look back and realize 5 years disappeared while you were getting ready. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Nobody tells you. If you don't design your future, someone else will happily do it for you. Your boss, your algorithm, your bills, your comfort zone. I once met this young guy, smart, hardworking, always busy. He told me proudly, I work 12 hours a day. I said, "That's impressive, but tell me, who are you becoming?" He laughed. He didn't know. Being busy isn't the same as moving forward. That never goes anywhere. Remember when Netflix was just starting? Blockbuster laughed at them. Blockbuster had stores everywhere, money everywhere, power everywhere. Netflix had DVDs and envelopes. But Netflix owned something Blockbuster didn't. Future thinking. Netflix owned something Blockbuster protected. The present. Netflix built the next decade. You know how that ended. Rule 1. Stop waiting for permission to become who you want to be. Most people are waiting to feel confident, waiting for the right time, waiting for approval, waiting for someone to say, yes, now you're ready. Let me be honest with you, nobody's coming. No email will arrive saying, congratulations, or officially allowed to chase your dream. Think about it. When was the last time you felt ready for anything important? Ready for your first job? Ready to fail publicly? Ready to start from zero? Never. Yet you survived everything you once feared. I had a friend who wanted to start a small online business. Nothing crazy, just a simple idea. He spent 2 years watching videos, taking notes, planning logos, rewriting goals. 2 years. Another person less talented, less prepared, started in 2 weeks. Failed fast, looked stupid, learned faster. Guess who's winning now? Readiness is a lie. Comfort tells you to keep you exactly where you are. Look at people you admire. Before Rihanna was a global icon, she was rejected again and again. Before Kevin Hart filled stadiums, he was booed off stages. Before creators built million-dollar brands from their bedrooms, they posted videos nobody watched. Attention will be more expensive than money. If you wait, you lose by default. Owning your future starts with a simple shift. Stop asking, what if it doesn't work? And start asking, what if I stay the same? Because staying the same is the most dangerous risk of all. Let me make this painfully clear. If you run fast in the wrong direction, you don't arrive sooner. You just get tired faster. That's what most lives look like. I see people wake up early, rush through traffic, answer messages all day, attend meetings they don't care about, come home drained and say, I worked so hard today. Yes. Here's a simple test. Ask yourself, if I repeat today 300 times, does my life change? If the answer is no, you're busy, not progressing. Another person trains 3 times a week, same boring routine, and quietly transforms. Same goal, different focus. Progress is boring. Noise is exciting. That's why most people choose noise. When Elon Musk was building Tesla, people criticized him nonstop. He spent years working insane hours. But here's the thing, he didn't just work hard. He focused only on what actually moved Tesla forward. Engineering breakthroughs, battery tech, scaling production. Not press, not social media debates, not unnecessary meetings. Your calendar tells the truth about your future. If your days are filled with urgent but meaningless tasks, your life will feel busy and empty at the same time. In 2026, information will be unlimited. Opportunities will be everywhere. Distraction will be constant. The people who win will be the ones who can say, this matters. This doesn't. Simple rule. If it doesn't build your future, it doesn't deserve your best energy. Most people quit right before things start working. It's insane, but it happens every day. They're tired, frustrated, and they think, this is too hard, I'll try something else. Meanwhile, someone else keeps going, and suddenly they're unstoppable. Jeff Bezos started Amazon in his garage. For years, people laughed. Investors doubted him. Profit was tiny. The first decade was brutal. Most would have quit. Most did, but he didn't. He pushed. And today, Amazon owns the future. He kept building. And today, Amazon owns the future. Before BET was a global phenomenon, there were trainees in South Korea, long hours, low pay, constant criticism. Many idols quit before debut because it felt impossible. BET didn't. They pushed past the pain, the rejection, the uncertainty. Now they sell out stadiums worldwide. Mr. Beast posted videos nobody watched for years. Most people would have quit after the first 100 failures. He didn't. He pushed. The moment most quit is when success is quietly waiting. You try a business, a skill, a project, you fail once, twice, 3 times. You're tired, you start comparing yourself to others, then you quit. Meanwhile, someone else fails 4, 5, 6 times, and suddenly they're winning. Success loves persistence. The reason most people quit isn't lack of talent, it's lack of belief that the next step matters. They underestimate how close they actually are. A friend of mine was learning to code. 2 months in, he was ready to quit. Too hard. Told him, push 1 more week, 1 more project, 1 more small win. He did. That week led to a portfolio. That portfolio led to freelance gigs. That led to a full-time job. 1 rejection and they quit. 1 bad day and they decide their future's over. Unstoppable people see failure as fuel. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was cut from the Canadian Football League. Most people would have quit and gone home. He didn't. He went to wrestling, then acting, then business. Each failure was a stepping stone, not a stop sign. Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx, was rejected by 200 investors. 200. Most people would have said, "This isn't for me." Feed it persistence and it becomes unstoppable. A friend started streaming online. First month, 0 viewers. Second month, 10. Third month, 50. He felt like quitting. I told him, if you quit now, you'll never know how close you are. He stayed consistent. 6 months later, thousands of followers. Your failure today is your foundation for success tomorrow. But you have to act like it. You have to reframe every loss as a lesson, not a verdict. Train your mind to turn every failure into fuel. Opportunities are everywhere, but most people never see them. Why? Because they're stuck in their own bubble scrolling, worrying, or waiting for the perfect moment. Elon Musk didn't build Tesla alone. He teamed up with people smarter than him in areas he wasn't. That's why SpaceX rockets launch while others fail. Chance the Rapper gave away his music for free. He connected with the right audience, the right collaborators, the right industry people at the right time. He turned what most would call a risky move into a multi-million-dollar career. Your network is your net worth. Your environment dictates how fast you move. Imagine 2 aspiring tech founders with similar skills and ideas. One stays in their small town coding alone. The other travels to a startup hub, meets investors, pitches, learns. Guess who's likely to secure funding? Be around people who elevate you. Put yourself where opportunity exists. Ignore negativity. Ignore distractions. Most people think opportunity knocks softly. It doesn't. It knocks where you're actually paying attention, where you're acting, where you've surrounded yourself with the right people. Talent fades. Motivation fades. Energy fades, but habits, done right, compound like crazy. KB Lame wasn't famous at first. He kept posting short, silent, simple videos every single day. No fancy equipment, no viral hacks, just consistency. Today, over 150 million followers. Tim Ferriss didn't master productivity overnight. He tested routines, small habits, micro-experiments every day for years. Little wins stacked, and eventually they changed his life and career. You don't need big leaps. You need small, unstoppable steps, daily actions, tiny habits repeated without fail until results explode. A friend wanted to learn graphic design. He spent 20 minutes a day for a year practicing. A year later, freelance clients, a full-time offer, confidence to start his own design brand. 20 minutes a day. That's it. Most people quit because they want instant results. They binge one day, ignore the next 5, and wonder why nothing changes. Your future isn't built by big ideas you sometimes act on. It's built by tiny actions you do consistently. In 2026, attention spans will shrink. Trends will explode, distractions will multiply. The people who succeed won't be the flashiest, they'll be the relentless. Success isn't a single rule. It's a system, a combination of habits, mindset, focus, and action. No excuses, no blaming, no waiting. Everything that happens to you is either a lesson or a loss. Your boss, your problem, your finances, your problem, your health, your problem, your future, 100% your problem. Whitney Wolfe Herd, founder of Bumble, left a toxic workplace, took responsibility for her vision, and built a company that changed dating forever. She didn't wait for approval or investors to say yes. She acted. She owned it. I had a friend who hated his job. Instead of complaining, he took full responsibility. He learned a new skill online, applied it, started freelancing nights and weekends. 6 months later, he quit his old job and doubled his income. One choice, ownership. You'll never be fully ready. The world will never wait. Opportunities are messy, confusing, and scary. But the people who win don't wait for perfect conditions. They own the situation they're in. They turn problems into fuel. They turn setbacks into strategy. In 2026, the world will punish passivity. It will reward boldness, responsibility, and relentless action. Stop blaming. Stop waiting. You stop reacting to life. You start creating it. Combine all 7 rules. Stop negotiating with comfort. Focus on what matters. Push past quitting. Build an unstoppable mindset. Surround yourself with opportunity. Stack tiny habits consistently. And finally, own everything. Do that, and nothing in 2026 can stop you. This isn't hype. This is reality. And the people who live this won't just survive 2026, they'll dominate it. Tonight, decide, will you watch life happen, or will you own it completely? Because the choice is yours. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to like and subscribe.